Alrighty. Goodness, that's classy. Hello, hello. I actually got on this morning for a little bit. I think I cleared a bandit camp. And then just did a little bit of random stuff. I was going to do a cauldron, but then I was like, you know what? The one that I was going to do actually is a little more than just the straight up regular cauldron. So I figured I would broadcast that part. Oh. Alright, let's see. Gonna go down here. Loading screen again. It's so much fun. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Where is he? Oh, there he is. It was like I heard a walking noise. Alright, so most of the time the cauldrons that we go to are unmanned mechanical factories and all of that kind of thing. We just go in, find stuff, fight a few machines, and we're good.
What are they doing here?
This one has Eclipse crawling all over it. Hey, bud.
Incoming!
Oh, well, isn't that fantastic? Well, so much for stealth. All right, who else wants to come on down? Ah, oh, dang it, I missed.
This is it for you!
What was that?
The shadow.
Ah, dang it. There we go. I guess that's one way to do it.
Forget about traveling light.
Blah, blah, blah. Get... What in the... Just move! Huh, I wonder what that is. Big old mechanical part, but it's got like this stuff around it. Oh well.
Can't carry more.
Yeah. Open the door. Yeah, I mean, just tunneled into this place, set up all of this bracing structure and everything. Yeah, this was a lot of work to get into this thing. Ha 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 ha.
This was a cauldron once. But the wild got in. And now the enemy too.
Scrap. It's so easy. Sneaky, sneaky. Guess better take this guy out. Oh! Oh, wrong button. Still do that. Disassemble. Are those googly eyes in there that I saw?
I'd have to ditch something.
That's what I thought. Ah. The rare elephant hair. Got it. So yeah, this was a cauldron at one point.
Must have been a cave-in. A big one.
But, yeah. Cave-in in the ceiling. And now the air got in. So did all of the plant life. Which is actually kind of cool. Alright, let's see. We got Tweedledee and Tweedledum there. Dingus 1, Dingus 2, Dingus 3. Alright, perfect opportunity here. What? Are you kidding me?
Get ready for the shadow stick.
Dang it, now everybody is alerted. All because of one stupid missed shot. Fortunately, they can't get up here. Alright, so gonna try this again.
Keep moving and keep your eyes open.
There, got you that time. What's that about keeping your eyes open? Gotcha. Ah, crap. There we go. Word gets out. Dang it, come on. There we go. Jeez. Oh, you want some too, Bubba? I noticed. Back of the head. This actually isn't a... Even though it's kind of sloppy in revealing my position, it's not a bad way to go about this. Because they come to investigate, and then I just pick them off. Is that one like way, way off in the distance there? I think it is. Let me see if I can hit him from way over here. Nope. No go. Okay, everybody's way off. So, I guess I'll go ahead and jump down. Bunch more there. Wow, after all those guys that I took out, there's still this many more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still 8 more guys out there. I already took out about that many. Oh, and there's one more over there. Man, there's just a crap load of Eclipse in this place. Alright, don't move, don't move, don't move. I wish you could do like a double strike. That would be awesome. And of course, you always take out the one in the back.
Wait, who went down? Man down!
That's a little prophetic, buddy.
Come on, brothers, let's get her!
Ah, son of a... Come on!
Don't run out now. Fight.
All right.
Do not rest. There could be more.
Yeah, you notice the, I got 1 and 2 tall necks in here for some reason. One with remains of, looks like a Thunderjaw right there. That better not be one of ours. What? Who else is in here?
Someone's out there killing us. Look!
Oh, there's one. He's so much fun. Can't see his head. Come on. Show me your head, ding dong. Duck him down. Way over there. Oh yeah!
Driving myself mad.
No, that'd be me. Doing it to you. Oh yeah! I love it. Alright, I think that's everybody. I can't jump up there. Well, I lied. There's one. Okay, now that should be everybody. To the core. You have to. But no, don't stop. Game mechanics. Move it.
I'll shake it out later.
Oh, here we go. Yay, Eclipse, more Eclipse. Friggin' Eclipse. Come on, tag him, thank you. shot at that guy with the gun. Take him out, and the others will be a lot easier to handle. Ah, crap. Die! Are you kidding me? Just a hair high? I could just do that. Be like, hey, I'm here, and then...
That's an order from the buried shadow himself.
Who is talking? I thought I just killed everyone. "93 shards, oh yeah." So yeah, usually this is the core of the cauldron, and it's building machines, and you have to fight the machine and override it and all that kind of stuff. But since the Eclipse managed to find their way in, and since nature kind of got in here and threw everything out of whack.
Let's see what they're so afraid of.
No such dramatics this time.
That's it. More machines I can override.
Woohoo!
What have you done? Kill the savage. Cut her down.
Oh, fun. I forgot about that. Boom! Alright, you like playing with fire? Let's play with fire.
Blanket them!
Look out! She's unleashed machines!
I will teach you!
What was that you were going to teach me? Ouch.
Try to run. Can't hit anything with this!
That's how you shoot somebody with an arrow, buddy.
Had that one.
You gonna move out from behind that little block or what, buddy? Are you really just standing there? You're gonna let me shoot you in the face. And you have a machine gun. Oh no, I activated the core. She's a witch burner.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oh man.
Heavy. It's hard too.
Excavation site key, or excavation key, which I've already gotten like a buttload of those. I think you have to have that in order to get in here in the first place, maybe? So I'm not sure why these guys have them. 'Cause it's like, well, I'm already in. I don't need one to get out. So. Find an exit. Haha. Oh, there's a machine there. These guys here. That guy there. One of these. Sure. Shouldn't be too long. All I gotta do is find my way back out.
What is that? Stalkers.
Nice. Alrighty, so these little thingamajigs, I forgot about this part. These little things are actually proximity flares. If you get too close, it'll actually shoot a flare up and the stalkers will come running to that location. Oh, well. Oh, come on. Hit the thing.
Here they come.
Oh, that's dumb. Here they come. I don't see them. There we go. And there we go. That's one stalker down. So surprised that this thing is not triggering the... Come on, hit it! It's just dumb. Could this be the door? To the outside. It's back into this chamber. Climb the pillar to escape, which is over there. Ugh, guys again. But also stalker mines. Dale. By the way, if you need to go and do whatever needs to be done before we actually finish, then that is a-okay. Dadgummit. Okay. I can pause. So I'll do that. I might actually get me something to munch on because I took some medicine and my stomach's feeling better. Okay, I'm back as well. Grab me some chips and queso. Got the oven turned on, so I'll probably jump off in just um, I don't know, a few minutes. Maybe throw something in there real quick and then be right back. So. So guy there. And by jump off, I don't mean actually stop the broadcast. Fun. Looks like he's right there, but we can't see. Maybe I'll.
By the shadows, please.
Okay, let's do that. He's alert, but he's not actually gonna do anything. I just now realized that the microphone wasn't quite up to my face.
My turn.
Alrighty. So yeah, this should be fun. Huh. That wasn't that bad. Apparently not.
Almost out of here.
Ha ha ha. Let these machines kind of take care of these guys for now.
Here we are.
Actually, I'm going to check on my oven real quick. Be right back. Okay, now I'm back. I look like you got this guy up here. He's just like not even coming down to help.
Don't run out now. Fight. Here we are.
Oops, missed.
Goodbye, quiet
What the?
approach.
That arrow went right through his head. That ain't right. There we go. Oh, that's got him right in the face. Oh, you gonna come for a fight, huh? Guess I gotta start taking you guys out. Oh, wait a minute, I'm using the wrong damn bow. The heck is this one doing over here? Bobbing up and down like a dingus. Check this out. This guy's doing the frickin' dance. Couple of guys there. Let's see about this.
Show me the better way.
Someone or something? Maybe I should have asked a human someone or a canine someone. The heck does that mean? Okay. I don't know that I've ever heard that word before.
That shot nearly had me.
Yeah, well, that one did. Boom. Well, I guess so, seeing as how you have used it. Is this the right way? It is not the right way. Gotta go this way. Oh, good. There we go. Yeah.
Let's
We
do
have
this.
a problem.
Oh crap! You're dang right you got a problem. I thought it was home free. Apparently not. And I'm probably not going to be home free even outside here.
Well, so much for a salvage operation. And now it was something I couldn't control. Deal with me.
Nice. They got all kinds of machines coming at them. Ooh, I can override a behemoth, a stalker, a fire bellaback, a freeze bellaback, and something else. Very cool. Well, I guess now I gotta take these guys out. I'm not here.
Or we're not out. Master the power of the shadow.
Which power would that be exactly?
I will teach you to bleed.
Thanks, I already know how to do that.
Move in. Can't hit anything with it.
That's because you suck at it, dude. So that was fun. Good talk stuff. Is that a corpse? Nope. It just looks exactly like one, but it's not a corpse.
I can't spare the weight.
Bellow back hard, very nice. Alrighty then. Alright, so that was that cauldron. Alright, well, the last time we were here, the last story mission that we did was when we went down and found the Zero Dawn facility, found out all that stuff, and Helis captured me, tried to execute me, Silence shows up and rescues me, and now I'm supposed to go back to Nora territory because Helis said he sent a contingent of soldiers out that way. Let's do it. Oh. Timer's going off. I'll be right back. actively tried. Or was it accidental? It's like that scene in Jurassic Park where the raptors
not.
figure out.
Trees on fire. The embrace. The watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Okay, there we go. Microphone closer to the face. So yeah, the reason all of this stuff is in the air is because trees were set on fire. Watchtower up there is on fire.
She wasn't one to give up ground. Well, she didn't sell her life cheaply. In the end, I guess that's all any of us can hope for.
Dead machine. Oh, we got a corruptor up ahead. Well, that didn't really do much. Enough, did it? Yeah, that's right. Well, that worked.
Stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash. No room.
Yeah, the rather large wooden gate that was here just smashed and burned. Completely trashed. Crap. Deathbringer. Great. Oh, nice. Corrupted Watcher. Corruptor. Another Watcher. To think that these things wiped out all life on Earth. Roaming the planet. Completely desolate. barren sphere. Alrighty. Alright, where is he? Ugh, seriously. You guys are gonna spoil everything.
Who, me?
Back that way.
Mother's cradle. Raised to the ground.
That's, yeah, over there. Alright, where's that dead
They're
body?
giving up. The embrace.
Oh, oven's going off again.
Devastated. For years, this was my entire world. It could be destroyed in hours. Okay, now I'm back.
There's the big fella.
That's all. I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead.
That's the thing. These things are impressive, but they sure do move slow. But yeah, got all the traps set up down there. Hopefully that takes a good bit of the fight out of it. And then after that, should be able to take it down pretty quick. I've never noticed before, but it's got searchlights on it. And this thing is just a complete beast.
You're going down.
Jump, dude. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. Well, already destroyed that one. Boom! There he goes. Took him down. Come on, move, girl, move. I mean, could you imagine an entire army of these things? How insane that would be to have to fight those. And this is one. One of these things. Oop, stop it. Come on, stay on it, stay on it. Wish you could zoom. Oh wait, field of view. There we go. Wish I could get lower though. So dark. Hey. Yep, give me a horse. Come on, buddy. Well, I missed. There you go. Come on. Well, they killed my horse. And they dang near killed me.
Shadow, guide me!
No, it is definitely not nice. Jeez.
Look around.
Through anything.
I found nothing.
Oh my god! Those are regular machines. Those are not corrupted machines. Interesting.
I know.
That was kind of cool.
Stay awake. We may have more company.
Oh yeah, tons of smoke. They really set just about every settlement on fire. Trees on fire. A lot of fire in general. Does tend to make a lot of smoke. Okay.
I'm ready. Gotta be. Another battle. Another defeat.
Alright.
The eclipse smashed through.
Alright. Jeez Louise. That looks Jeez, dude. Give her a rest, would you? Let's see, which one is this? There's Cradle. I think this is actually like the. Is that it? That's Mother's Heart. I think that's like the main village. Yeah, this is where. This is where they take you after Rost gets killed, and you're like inside the mountain and everything. And then you wake up and you have to go and do all of that stuff. So. And they're straight up inside.
Off you go.
The main village. It's not the main village. Oh well. That was great. Famous last words. Oh well. never have to use. This armor is fantastic. Finally. Goodness. Oh, it was fun.
Should have brought a cart.
Ah, thank you.
Get this over with.
Yeah, can't get that. This guy. Yes.
Keep that for later.
Medicine. Something I just remembered. Oh, wrong button. Use the rope caster. 'Cause duh.
Full already.
Wrong way, girl. What? No, you don't miss.
Can't be too prepared.
Speaking of which, no. Okay. Man, crap.
Not too much already.
Medicine kits, yay. Alright.
More Eclipse. Corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
Oh yeah, they brought in a thunder
That's
jaw.
right! Bring down the mountain!
And they're just bombarding the mountain. All the survivors are living.
You dug your own grave, Nora! You'll be buried in there!
Oh, maybe a little bit. Alright, so... yeah, they brought a
How this
corrupted
machine
thunder
rages!
jaw.
When their nest cracks open, we'll send in the demons to finish the job!
Survivors are locked into the mountain, and they're just bombarding the snot out of it.
We'll leave it to savages to try hiding in it too. We'll leave their corpses to rot in there when all's done.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
The corruption will not take hold!
And more importantly, I've got backup.
May the goddess remember!
Wait, yeah. Whoa. Caster to the rescue.
That would help.
Bring it down.
Here we are! May the goddess remember! The corruption will not take hold!
Boom!
Finish them!
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Seeker.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost. You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
I came for that giant metal wall inside that nobody knows what to do with. Ugh, whatever. Stupid crates.
It's Varl.
Well, that's good. That's what the game is supposed to do.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned. I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse.
Oh,
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss. So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction.
What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan.
Oh, my controller. It's out of juice. Good thing I got a backup. That would have really sucked if I didn't have another controller for it to run out right then. Oh, jeez.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Cradle 9, Route 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Paintings on the wall.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me? So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Chamber B1001 incubator unit. This is ectogenic chamber B1-001, birthing logged 3021-AP-04. Tasking number blah 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 complete, and then standing by. Alright. Text data points, let's see. Gestation E9B1, spawning phase, tasking complete. Correction, partial reactivation, standing by, alert, Viable zygotes in storage, 0. More drawings on the walls. Got a fox running around on some grass, some sky. Looks like a robot and a bunch of kids with sad faces. Kind of a glowing figure, bunch of kids probably holding hands. Looks like a cat, which is funny because I haven't seen any cats out in the world. There we go. Nursery E98 or E9B1. Nurture phase tasking complete. Nutrient stores depleted. So they ran out of food.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Check this out. A little play area kind of a thing. Yep. Yep. Alright, here we go. This, kind of hard to see, but this is one of the servitors that she just mentioned. Basically a robotic caretaker.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
More paintings. Got a bird. That looks like it could be the spire near Meridian. More animals, flowers. Figures of people, bees even, sun.
Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are
Kindergarten. E9B1. Alert. Multiple system failures. Alert. Nutrient stores depleted. Again, running out of food. And yes, Aloy did come out as a baby.
It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore. But there's food out there? We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other. What will happen to you? I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you. What will happen to us? You will be brave and you will learn.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Nina, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
So yeah, I've got all these little
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
But yeah, they've got all these little learning stations or whatever that were designed to help people, you know, learn all of the history of the world and everything.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
I do have to admit, I mean, Silence kind of has a point. You know, that there's so much more beyond just, you know, why she came to be.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes.
Maritime control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Operations log. Let's see what this says. Okay, so a lot of information here. So, in the year 2326, looks like March 16th, the inhabitants of this facility were released. It says, then cross-check complete. The facility was sealed, and then the data was archived, and all operations were suspended. And then about 700 years later, 3020, August 26th, says G prime order received. E9 runtime recommenced. G prime store query processed. Gestation order received. E9 initializing. Alert. G prime offline. Alert. E9 nutrients depleted. Alert. Zygote banks depleted. Store file number LK1A1-4510 viable. Waking multi-server servitor B1-23. Alert. Multi-servitor B1-23 power malfunction. And then it says multi-servitor repair tasking. Then the number processed B1-001 chamber repaired. Apparently the zygote was attached and gestation was initiated. And then says power save initiated. And then the following year in April says runtime recommenced. Alert G prime still offline. Zygote I think was viable. Waking the multi-servitor again. Power malfunction for the multi-servitor. Repair tasking delivered. Accessing G prime instructions. Alright, so basically it's like the multi-servitor was having problems with its power. They managed to like repair it or something like that. And it says LK1A1-4510, which I'm guessing is the zygote for Aloy. It said it was delivered. And then the multi-servitor said transport tasking. E9B1 hatch unsealed. And then it says positioning successful. Hatch was sealed. Multi-servitor power malfunction again. And then the gate was sealed and operations were suspended. So essentially they managed to, even though there was like no food and apparently there were like no zygotes or something, they still managed to find, they had like one It says store file that was viable. So I managed to implant that into one of the artificial wombs, and then 9 months later, baby was born. Servitor takes it out the front door, places it, and then that's that. Alright. Let's take a gander at this.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
So yeah, pretty intense. So Hades, one of the subordinate functions of Gaia, the entire Zero Dawn project, who was essentially a kill switch and a reset should Gaia not get, get things right the first time, somehow, some way, was awakened by an unknown signal and basically given sentience beyond just being a subordinate function. And in the process, he also sets free the other subordinate functions. So all of the different components that were supposed to make up this system then became independent of Gaia Prime. And that's part of the reason why things are so crazy as they are, because everything's disconnected. But on top of that, she mentioned that the system would continue for a while on its own, even though she was not in control of it, and that is part of the reason why the machines have gotten so crazy. And so basically, Hades decided to destroy Gaia.
Malfunction rectified. The Luthien 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
Come on. Nope. Ugh. Oh wait, I guess I wasn't supposed to come all the way down. Was I even supposed to come? Oh wait, there we go.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
All right, so I wasn't going to say anything the time that you mentioned it or asked or whatever, but you definitely had it pegged. Aloy is essentially a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, and I mean that's why she looks like her and sounds like her, and why every time she gets scanned it recognizes her as Elizabeth.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
It's not a goddess.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast.
This is gonna get good.
He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast?
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
They say she came from the mountains. That the mountain was her mother.
They slaughtered our tribespeople and thought us broken. But now...
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
The killers did their worst, but by the will of the goddess, they could not break us.
I will lead a war party to Meridian.
Just as All Mother struck down the Metal King, her anointed will cleanse the land.
Aloy! How did you do that?
Shut
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Have you seen the anointed in action?
No, she doesn't strike me as one to hug either, but...
How did you do that?
It's still hard to believe. You were an outcast once. Now, I'm not sure what you are. May the goddess protect you on your journey.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Shush her. She's the anointed.
Bless you.
Just as All Mother struck down the Metal King, her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
I have never seen anything like that.
Aloy, how did you do that?
It's true.
You entered the heart of the mountain.
That was... I've never seen anything like that.
Bless you, anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
All Mother Mountain open to her. She's the daughter of the goddess.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Ah, let's see.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
If she doesn't strike you as the hugging type, do you really think she's gonna show that kind of emotion? You little prick.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
Good.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Ugh, let me punch him.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
Yeah, but still. She's still young. She's still got a bit of a chip on her shoulder, as we've seen. So, it's It's definitely going to take some time for her to overcome that, I think. Well, I've been streaming for over 2.5 hours. I think after that bit of revelation, probably take a break.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Ouch. Get down here to the campfire. Go ahead and save. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah, that was good and fun and all that. So, I think I'm probably going to start doing some actual shredding of documentation. Well, yeah. But, you know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw on some more friends and then just shred a bunch of paper. Should be all kinds of fun. Alright, well, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you later.